On October 29, 1919, the Secretary of Labor of the United States, W.B. Wilson, opened the first ever session of the International Labor Conference saying that our homes are your homes, and we want you to feel that you're not strangers at the gate, but part of us. And while we have made great progress in the last 100 years, including a Nobel Prize for using economic empowerment and social justice for peace, we've started to see regressions. There are too many countries in the world today that have shut those gates, becoming strangers in our interconnected and a codependent world. Excellencies, Secretary General, President of the General Assembly, heads of states and governments, distinguished guests, and our dynamic young people in the balcony. It is my honor to be here with you today. My name is Amatya. I'm from Nepal, and I'm speaking on behalf of the United Nations Major Group for Children and Youth. We are the General Assembly mandated youth engagement mechanism at the UN, originally created in 1992 as an outcome of Agenda 21. And these words come from a constituency of over 7,000 youth-led entities from over 170 countries and territories, from local informal grassroots groups to large youth-led organizations, some even older than the UN. And despite our failing education systems, we've done our homework. The Constitution of the ILO opens, stating that universal and lasting peace can be established only and only if it is based upon social justice. Secretary Wilson echoed this, saying that war is waste. And yet, globally, we spend a combined of $1.7 trillion in our military because our economic models cannot tell the difference between the production of weapons for mass destruction and instruments of well-being. Our economic models see rises in executive pay as more beneficial than rises in workers' pay, which is why wages continue to stagnate and have stagnated despite massive rises in productivity. A truly equitable and inclusive future of work cannot be hijacked by the same mindset that has led us to where we are today. Our short-sighted quest and blind obsession with the GDP growth is perpetuating human rights abuses against a majority of humanity and destroying our ecological life support systems. Unchecked growth is an existential threat. And in the midst of these crises, young people have jumped into action. Young people, we know that there will be no 200th anniversary of the ILO if we continue to steamroll our planetary boundaries and not take immediate and extreme action to reverse climate change. There are no jobs to protect if we're all dead. No jobs on a dead planet.